Shalom Abracha. I would like to wish you bracha v'atzlacha, b'riut, keneratzon. Baruch Hashem, we approach Pesach, and in a few days, Be'ezat Hashem, we will be celebrating Pesach, and we have to understand exactly what happened, how the liberation started, and what happened exactly when the Bnei Israel were in Egypt, why they had to suffer so much. So my friend, there is you know, all of you, the story of Moshe Rabbeinu, how he was born, and then he was adopted by Batya, the daughter of Pharaoh, and then he grew, and Moshe Rabbeinu, he went to see his brothers. Don't forget that Moshe Rabbeinu alav shalom, once he became the prince of the Jewish people because he was adopted by Batya. Just imagine Pharaoh, the one who was the king of Egypt. All the Jewish people, they were slaves. He killed Jewish people. When he was leprous, he used to wash himself with the blood of babies. He killed babies. Imagine the miracle. Bemet, sometimes I am out of my mind when I imagine how Pharaoh he hated the Jews, how the Egyptians hated the Jews, and they used them as slaves. Really, they had no home, they had no family. They made children in the street. I mean, according to the rabbis, they used to go out, they used to go with their wives in the field. And I don't want to talk too much about that, but they had no private home. But the women, they never went out with an Egyptian. And the men never went out with Egyptians. Why? Because Hashem, He made the Egyptians to hate the Jews. For them, a Jewish woman was a disaster. For them, a Jewish man was disaster. And besides this, they couldn't wash. They smelled. And just how much the Jewish people suffered. And how you understand all this hate that Pharaoh and all his people hated the Jews. Here you have Moshe Rabbeinu, a Jew from the tribe of Levi. He was a prince. He was born in the house of Yocheved, his mother, but he grew in the palace, and he became a prince. And Pharaoh respected him. How you imagine that? On one hand, Pharaoh, he was the one who killed the Jews, hated the Jews. On the other hand, he respected Moshe Rabbeinu. So you see, this is the hand of Hashem. This is the hand of Hashem. That means that Hashem can control a person. Lev melachim biyad Hashem. The heart of the kings is in the hand of Hashem. Because the king, he can do everything he wants to do. So Hashem, he controls his heart. Not to do exactly what he wants. Because the king, he can kill. He can do whatever he wants to do. So Hashem, he knows that the king, is very powerful. So Hashem, he controls any kings, any president, is in the hand of Hashem. My friend, Moshe Rabbeinu grew, and he went out to see his brothers. You know that his brothers, they were slaves, and he started to help them. One day the Gemara said that Moshe Rabbeinu alav shalom started He was crying. He said, why my brothers suffer so much? Hashem, why you do that? Why my brothers suffer so much? Moshe Rabbeinu alav shalom, it was very hard for him to accept all what the Jewish people suffered. Too much, too much, too much. And Hashem, he showed him something. He saw two people fighting, two Jewish people fighting. So Moshe Rabbeinu alav shalom, he told them, why you fight? Already the Jewish people suffered. And if you between you Jew, you fight together, so it's no good. You have to be united. The only way that the Jewish people can be united by being good one to the other. So why you fight? So what they told him, who made you to be a leader on us? Do you think you want to control me, to control us? And they started to curse him. And they told him, yesterday you killed an Egyptian. So we're going to tell Paro what you did. So Moshe Rabbeinu, when he heard that, he was a good man, Moshe Rabbeinu. He could kill them before they will go to Paro to talk bad about him. He could kill them with his mouth. And besides this, he had bodyguards. So for him, it was easy to tell the bodyguards, take them, kill them. Look, they are talking bad to me. I mean, it was powerful. And for the Egyptian to kill two Jews, it's nothing. But Moshe Rabbeinu, he didn't kill them. He said, if I kill them, what other people will say? Maybe all the Jewish people will think that I am a killer, because I become like an Egyptian, because I grow in the palace where they hate the Jews, so maybe I become like them. He didn't kill them, but those two Jews, they went to Paro. They told Paro, the one that you keep, Moshe, the one that the prince of the Jews, he killed an Egyptian. So Paro, when he heard that, he wanted really to kill him. And from that, Moshe Rabbeinu, he ran away from Egypt, till he came to, few years later, to liberate the Jews. But, my friend, Moshe Rabbeinu, now we understand. He said, now I understand why the Bnei Israel suffered. Achen noda adavar. Now I understand. Now I understand. Now I understand why the Jews, as they suffer, because they hate each other. Instead of being nice to me, and they know because of me, they respect Shabbat, because Moshe Rabbeinu, when he became the prince of Egypt, he asked from Pharaoh, give them 1 day a week, 1 day to rest. If you want good slaves, they must be strong. And if they work 7 days a week, it's no good. So Pharaoh, he said, you're right. So what should they give them? So it will give them Shabbat. So Pharaoh accepted. Look how many good things Moshe Rabbeinu did to them. And when Moshe Rabbeinu killed that Egyptian, why he killed that Egyptian? Because he was hating the Jews. And he raped a Jewish woman, that Egyptian. I mean, Moshe Rabbeinu said, I don't understand how the Egyptian that I killed yesterday, he raped a Jewish woman. And he was hitting her husband. Instead of telling me thank you, you went to Paro to tell him what I did. So now Moshe Rabbeinu understand, because of Lashon Hara, it happened. My friend, I have to tell you something. From where a man become, just a question, how a man become uh, a bad man, a jealous? From where the jealousy started? I mean, a man that is jealous starts from something. Yes or no? It starts from something to be jealous. Yes. Why a man is not happy in life? A lot of people are not happy because they don't have what they want. And because they don't have what they want, why others they have and they don't have? And that's why they are not happy. You know what, unfortunately, what cause that a man is not happy is because why this one he has and me I don't have. And because I don't have what he have, so I'm not happy. But look, why you are jealous? Because you don't have what he has. Because Hashem, you want that. So my friend, when you have emunah on HaKadosh Baruch Hu, when you have emunah on Hashem, so, Hashem, he controls the world. Hashem is the boss. It's Hashem who decide, you will have, and this one he will not have. This one he will have, you will not have. This is Hashem. He controls. He knows what he's doing. You look, children always they're happy. Always they're happy. The children. Do a child is jealous when he see an old man buying a house or a car? No. No. Because he doesn't know what it is a house. What a child knows, it's give him a sweet. Maybe this child, when he grow, he will start to understand what it is a house, what it is a money. My friend, we're not children. We're, Baruch Hashem, older people. And Baruch Hashem, we have to understand how to control our heat, how to control what our jealousy. This week was a big wedding this week, and there was somebody who was talking, well, this man he can afford to do that big wedding. So I told him, so bli ain hara, he can afford. Hashem will give him. What the problem? Because you talk like that, Hashem didn't give you. Hashem knows you. If Hashem knew that you can control yourself, when you see somebody has something, and you will be happy why he has and you don't have, so Hashem will give you. But Hashem knows the proof. Look the way you talk. Moshe Rabbeinu alav hashalom, for 7 days, Hashem was begging him, go to liberate the Jews. Moshe Rabbeinu didn't want. Moshe Rabbeinu said no. For 7 days. After 7 days, Hashem said to Moshe Rabbeinu, now let's talk. Tachlis, let's talk. You don't want to go to liberate the Jews because of your brother. He is older than you, and during all those years that you were not in Egypt, it was Aaron who take care of the Jews. And now you're going to go there, you're going to take his place. But you know that your brother Aaron, he loves you so much, he will be so happy to know that it's you the leader of the Jews. All your concern is your brother, because your brother is older than you. You will hurt him. You will hurt him if you will take his place. But he will be happy because he loves you. I know his heart. ורעך וישמח בליבו. I know his heart. His heart is clear. He loves you so much. He is waiting that you will be the liberator of the Jews. So of course the question is, how Aaron, he had this strength not to be jealous from his brother. You know why? Because Aaron, he believed in Hashem. Because Aaron HaKohen, he have so big emunah in Hashem that, what Hashem decide, this is the emet, this is the truth. So if Hashem decide Moshe is the leader, so Aaron will be happy. All what caused the jealousy is why he has and I don't have. The answer is Hashem, he wants that he has and you will not have. That's it. This is the answer. If you deserve, he'll give you. If you believe in this, so there is no problem. Like this baby, he will not be jealous of a man that he has a private plane. He doesn't know what it is. So, like me, David Pinto, if I am 72-year-old, if I see a big rabbi that less, even if he is less than me, and Baruch Hashem, he has big success, and he's making everything, I'll be happy for him. You know why? Because it's Hashem who deserves. It's Hashem who decides to be what he is. A baby cannot understand, but I can understand. I can understand. Moshe Rabbeinu alav hashalom, he respected so much his brother that he didn't want to hurt him. And Hashem, he said to Moshe, Moshe, this is not a problem, because the minute that Aaron, your brother, will know that I choose you, he'll be happy, because he believes so much on me. For him, this is, if Hashem decided, that's it. My friend, Moshe Rabbeinu alav hashalom, when he left Egypt with an answer. He said, Achenu da'adavar. Now I understand why the Jewish people suffered. Because they are not united. There is too much hate. Now Hashem is telling Moshe, there is no sin'ah in Eretz Yisrael between the Jews. Because since what happened to you with those two people, that they want to speak bad about you, and you left, you fled from Egypt, the Jewish people did a big teshuvah. Now they love each other. They understood they understood that because of those two Reshaim that they talk bad about you, they understand the damage they cause. Because as long as you were in Egypt, it was good for them. The Jewish people started to rest on Shabbat, etc., etc. You were defending them, a Jew in the palace. And since you left, Paro, he forces them to work on Shabbat again. And now they understand the damage that to hit each other, what can cause. My friend, sometimes it could be a reason. I had a big question. I don't understand the Jewish people in Egypt. They were all slaves. Why be jealous from one to the other one? Why be bad between them? I mean, understand if they were free people with freedom. So with freedom can cause a lot of bad things. But They were all slaves. They had no home. And there is no reason to be jealous, just jealousy for no reason. I mean, I don't understand. Why they been jealous? Why they been bad? I mean, okay. If there is a, they suffered. They were slaves. So how they had no money. They had nothing. So to be jealous for no reason, my friend, because they had no Torah. The Torah control the people how to be good things. The Torah, yes. The Torah. My friend, and because they had no Torah, the Torah want to teach you, look, if you have no Torah, the Torah give you a way how to be a mensch. But with no Torah, you can be a slave. You can hit somebody else. You know, the Tzara is not only on those who study Torah. The Tzara can go even to the poor people. Even people that they sleep in the street and they had no food, they had no money. If they have no Torah, the Tzara is with them. I never forget one day in Morocco, I was walking and it was on Shabbat. And I saw a Jewish man, a poor man, he was sitting on the floor. He was sitting on the floor and he was laughing. So I told him, Moshe, why you laugh? He said, I laugh because I want to eat the children by X, and he has a beautiful home, and I'm dreaming that one day that man, he will die, and he will let in his will that his house will give it to me. And I told him, that's why you laugh. You just had a dafina, you just had a nice dinner by him, and now you wish him death and to give you the house. This is a man with no Torah. You can be jealous, even if you are a poor man, even if you are a slave. So that means only through Torah. The Torah gives you a protection. The Torah teaches you how good to be. And you know, the first things that Hashem, He gave to the Jews before they left Egypt, He gave them some mitzvot. He gave them some mitzvot. I mean, Hashem, He showed to the Jews in Egypt who was, that He is the King, He is the God, He is Hashem, and He gave them some mitzvot to do. To teach them, you know, to put them, that all the reason why they leave Egypt, because to give them the Torah. And without Torah, there is no way to change, to become other people. And that's why, my friend, a Torah miyasheret, the Torah makes you a right man. And that's why Moshe Rabbeinu said, Achen noda'at davar. Now I understand, because they have no Torah. Ele ha-devarim. We call the Torah devarim. Now I understand. Achen noda'at davar. Now I know. Because there is ken, achen, yes. Now I know. They have no knowledge of the Torah, because there is no Torah, so they are what they are. They are slaves, and they are, even that they are slaves, they have bad qualities, bad midot. So that's why we read the Haggadah. The Haggadah, in the Haggadah you have all the full story, how the Jewish people started to be slaves, and Baruch Hashem, how Kadosh Baruch Hu, He made them a nation, how, through what? Through the Torah that He gave them. And that's why Hashem, He showed them a lot of miracles. So through those miracles, we know there is God, there is somebody. Because they were slaves. They believed so much on Paro. They thought that Paro was God. So now, He showed them that Paro is only a human being. He's only a man, a Rasha. And Hashem is the Creator. And he's the one who control. He's the one who created the world. He's the one who control animals. He's the one who control people. And he's the one that he's everything. And that's why every day we remember the exit of Egypt. Every day. Why every day we have to remember the exit of Egypt? So that we have to remember that without the Torah, we will be slaves of the Yitzhara. We will be slaves of the Yitzhara. It's only through this, through the Torah, we can control ourselves. My friend, if you want to be happy all the time, we have to take the example of the story of the Pesach. We were slaves, we were bad people, enslaved and jealous, enslaved and we did bad things. Can you imagine to talk bad about Moshe Rabbeinu, the one who saved their lives? Moshe Rabbeinu, the one who gave them Shabbat to rest? Moshe Rabbeinu, who did everything in the palace to reduce their sufferance, and they want to talk bad about him? That's what they were. That's what they were. So that we remember Egypt, that without the Torah, we can be bad people. And with the Torah, we repair ourselves. Or what Hashem wants us to be? Mensch, a good man. Happy. You want to be unhappy? You want to be always sad? So look what people have and you don't have. But when you have Torah in your hand, and you have emunah in your hand, that everything that you have come from Hashem, what you don't have come from Hashem, and it Hashem will decide to who to give. So you'll be a happy man. You'll be a happy man. My friend, I would like to finish my shiur with a beautiful story that I heard. There was a man, a young man, who came to Rabbi Chaim Kanievsky the day of the day that all the firstborn they fast before Pesach. But when they do a siyum, they don't fast. When they do in the morning a siyum of Gemara, they don't fast. So that man, unfortunately, he was a bechor, but he lost his siyum. So he saw that everybody was busy. They finished the prayer, the siyumim, and it was very starving. And he went to Rabbi Chaim Kanievsky, told him, Rabbi Chaim, is there something you can help me? I really don't feel well. I didn't eat this morning, and I am a bechor. I thought that I will do the siyum of the Gemara and the shul, but I woke up late, and all the synagogues finished, and there is no siyum. Because when you do a siyum of a Gemara, you don't fast. It's a simcha. The Torah gives you simcha, and when you do a siyum, so you have the permission not to fast the day that everybody fasts. And Rabbi Chaim Kanievsky was a tzaddik. You know what he did? He told him, sit. We do lechaim. He took a Gemara, in 1 hour and a half, he finished the whole Gemara. He told him, now we do siyum. And who can do that? Who can do that? This is good midot. This is good qualities. This is, I don't know, if I was me, I would tell him, well, I can't help you. What can I do for you? You are a bechor, you have to fast. Do you think I can read the Gemara in 1 hour and a half? It would take me 1 day. So I can't. But you see, Rabbi Chaim Kanievsky, this is Pesach. Pesach has good qualities. Pesach, to remember what you were before. Not only you were slaves, but you were the slaves of the slave. You were the slave of the Egyptian, and you were the slave of Yitzhara. Jealousy, all this because no Torah. Being angry, all bad qualities. The Gemara said that the Jewish people, they were at 49 degrees of Tumah because there is no Torah. My friend, שהקדוש ברוך הוא give you ברכה והצלחה and בריאות. Amen.